Does it say stupid today?
No.
Seriously, you think I'm dumb enough that I'm going to believe that you're going to spend 2 hours on homework before you're going to bed, but you don't know your GPA? Seriously, that's offensive to me that you would think I'm that stupid. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna make all these people listen to your lecture. You go down to see Miss Oswald, bring him in on his own, and then I can chew his ass up. I was gonna try to be helpful, but now I'm just pissed because he thinks I'm an idiot. So we'll get him back here as soon as we can, and we'll go round 2. I don't know about that. It's up to Miss Oswald. So you're going forward today without your own attorney, correct?
Yes.
Not using a court-appointed attorney?
Correct.
All right. So why don't you tell me what the issue is, and we'll go from there.
Sure. So we're looking at Cynthia and Samantha are going to be out of grade 15 and 16.
Okay.
So we're looking at about 300 hours of absences and nearly 83 tardies.
Between the 2 of them.
That's just for
That's
one.
just for
Oh,
one.
boy.
Yeah,
Just for one.
that's just Samantha, and then Cynthia is up to 317 hours and 39.
Holy cow, that's 2 wasted school years. Okay.
Absolutely.
So what's the issue, Mom?
Well, my oldest 2 are on this out of control bender that they don't need school or anybody to tell them that they need anything.
Right.
I've been struggling with them too for about a year now, between school and, you know, just changes in their home life that they've been getting to a point where it's fighting with them every day. I get up 2 hours early every day to get them to school, and they just won't get up. They'll completely ignore me.
Right.
If I try to take their phone or anything away from them, it's like they want to get in my face or, you know, get physical. It never gets physical, but, you know, recently, you know, me and their dad got a divorce 10 years ago.
Okay.
The entire time since we've been divorced, he's lived with his mom, and there was some structure. There was never an issue.
Right.
About 9 months ago, he got his own place. My kids have been on this whole newfound freedom kick where they think that.
So they're going back and forth
Yes,
between
they
you and
go
Dad.
between both of us.
Right. Dad's house is just fun and games.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no rules there.
Right.
He lets people spend the night on school nights, and
Right.
if one don't feel like going to school, then he just don't take any of them to school.
Right.
So it took me a few months, but I do have my middle child in some counseling now. I did pull her from the public school and put her in K-12.
How old is she?
She's 15.
Okay.
For the last 3 weeks.
Oh, God, hold on. Is this the same 15-year-old we're talking about here?
Yes.
Okay. How many kids you got?
I have 3.
Okay.
My youngest is in a different district. I pulled her from that school.
How old is she?
She's 13.
Okay.
She's doing great.
Okay.
She's got like maybe 10
Okay.
absences or 18 absences through the year compared to them. And most.
What's the 15-year-old's name?
Cynthia.
All right. How's she doing now that you got her on
She's
virtual?
doing so much better. She's been in counseling. She's been attending school.
Where's she counseling?
Through the teen health clinic.
Okay.
And it took me 9 weeks to get her into counseling.
Yeah.
It was a really long process.
Things better at home?
Things are getting a lot better.
Okay.
I mean, I still have normal teenage attitudes,
Okay.
but
And who's the big sister? What's her
my
name?
oldest one, since we've gotten this, she's been going to school every day. She's brought.
This scared her a little bit?
It did, and
Okay.
I would like to continue to scare her. We kind of talked about
Yeah.
maybe having a probation, somebody.
Here's
talk with her.
what I'm going to suggest. If you're all right with it, why don't you dismiss this one and let's put both the older girls on a file here. You all right with
That's what
that?
I'd like to do.
Okay. Do you have time to talk to Mom now? Okay. I will. Yeah. I'll send them down to you to schedule it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Miss Oswald's our juvenile probation officer here.
Okay.
So she's the one that they're going to be answering to. And then if she's not happy with it, they're answering to me.
Okay.
All right. So let's, Mom, meet Miss Oswald.
Thank
So
you.
let's see what we can do. But hold on a minute. You owe us some money on something completely unrelated to kids.
I know.
Traffic ticket. Are you in a position to commit to some kind of payments?
I got into an accident at the school. A
Right.
guy was backing out and I hit him,
Right.
and I'm not working because I'm
Okay,
focusing on my kids right now, so I just haven't had
Well,
the money to pay it.
don't worry about it. While you're gonna go downstairs to meet with her. The same area where she's at is Mr. Taylor, Avery Taylor. He can talk to you about an option where you can do some charity work and we can close this file out. And you can probably find something that if the kids are behaving themselves, you can take them, they think they're having fun, but you're knocking some hours out for us.
Okay.
Okay, so that's. Council, are we ready on William?
We are, Judge.
I am ready for your appearance. Wilson. Thank you. Go ahead.
May it please this honorable court, Larry Pope on behalf of Justin Wilson, who stands to my immediate left. Mr. Wilson, would you state your name for the record?
My name is Justin Wilson.
Good morning.
Mother, would you state your name?
Good morning, Leanne Gant.
Good morning, Mom.
So,
Council.
Judge, we've had an opportunity to pre-try this matter. I've spoken to the prosecutor, and there is a proposed resolution to this matter, and my client would like to avail themselves of it.
All right. Mr. Wilson, have you discussed your rights and options with counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand those rights and the options they give you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you've discussed with him the possible penalty for this added charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty today freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, would you like to voir dire?
I would. On the date in question, Judge, I do not know the specific.
Oh, I can give you that. Give me just a second, counsel. I've got that somewhere. Report was made on March 11th.
Okay. On the date in question, March 11, 2024, were you in the city of Romulus?
Yes.
Okay, and were you at Romulus High School?
Yes.
And on that date and time, did you cause a disruption at the school
Yes.
by comments that were made?
Yes.
Factual basis, Judge?
I think if you're satisfied, I am.
I am.
I'll accept the plea. I'll dismiss the original charge. Counsel, I'm going to put him on a personal bond and send both of you downstairs to talk to Miss Oswald. She's going to schedule a pre-sentence investigation, and then that way you can have some input on the sentencing date.
Very good.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Personal bond, first condition is the obvious one, stay out of trouble. No new problems. Second condition is cooperate with your attorney and our probation department so we can get you back here to see me for sentencing. Can you abide by those rules?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $1,000 if you mess that up?
I do.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Counsel, anything else?
Nothing else?
Good to see you.
Thank you. You as well, Judge. You and your staff.
Mr. Wilson, I want you, I'm assuming all you people are here to cheerlead him, not beat him down.
Oh, no, yes, no. We've already.
I want you to look around you and I want you to think about how blessed you are that you have this many people that care enough about you to go to court with you. You sure? I got cough drops. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it seems we have a path forward. And Miss Gibson would like a card from Miss Osmond.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Gibson, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch?
Yes,
Did you understand those rights and the options they present to you?
yes,
Did you discuss the possible penalty for today's charge?
yes,
And you understood that?
yes.
Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the charge today?
Yes.
All right. How old is Marcus?
17.
Marcus is in attendance, Your Honor.
Marcus, come on up. Mom, what's the problem that Marcus is not attending school on a regular basis?
Marcus can't get up,
That's because Marcus is doing things at night that he shouldn't be doing besides sleeping.
possible.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Greco wants me to just do a delayed sentence until December 31. 31?
Yes, Your Honor. End of the year.
Yeah, so let's do. I'll delay sentence for 8 months. That should get us past that date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied that the facts are, well, no, I have, how many days has he missed?
He, according to what they told me, that he missed 11 days, but he just got off of being suspended.
Okay.
But yeah.
Usually the suspended days don't count
Okay.
with the
so,
11,
But,
correct? Go ahead.
but yeah, 11 days.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. You satisfied?
Oh, I'm satisfied.
All right, so Mom, the way this is gonna work is I'll delay sentence until 8 months is up. During that 8 months, don't commit any other crimes unrelated to Margaret, just don't commit crimes. And then any further problems between him and attendants, and I think it's on you, then you got a problem with me. Given his age, I think maybe we're gonna talk about something else, so maybe it should be on him. All right. So I'm gonna suggest, I've got a juvenile program here at the court, and kids end up in my juvenile program one of two ways. Either they get in trouble with the law, and there's a charge against them, or a parent puts the kid in the program because the parent thinks what we've got to offer can be helpful. All right.
Mhm.
So obviously he hasn't got a ticket against him
Right.
yet.
Right.
So maybe you need to talk to Ms. Oswald and see about putting a file with his name on it.
Yeah.
Understood?
Yeah.
All right. So you're 17. Tell me all your hopes and dreams. What do you see yourself doing when you're old, 25 years old, 30?
Hopefully, be in some type of military branch, like
Some type, you want to go in the military?
Mhm.
Okay. What's your GPA right now?
wherever it is at is not good.
What grade are you in?
The 10th.
10th grade. Okay. 10th grade. You're 17 years old and you're in 10th grade. Do you have enough credits to be a sophomore, or they just got you in 10th grade because you're just too damn old to be in freshman class?
They had originally put me there because
Do you know how many credits you have?
No.
Okay. Is your GPA right now above a 1.5 or below? Do you know? All right, brother, if you join the military, you know what you're gonna be? You're gonna be cannon fodder. You know what cannon fodder is? That's the group of guys they put out front to get their butt shot off. Because you're worthless to them. You know nothing. You've proven yourself, you've proven that you can't follow direction, you can't be educated. And I love to suggest kids go to the military, but for you, I'm gonna say, look for another option, because you're just gonna be the guy out there getting his butt shot at. Unless you can straighten things out. Do you have any kind of medical issue that causes you to have sleep problems? No? All right, so if you can't get up in time to go to school, what time you got to leave the house to get to school on time?
around 6:10.
6:10?
Yeah.
Okay, did the bus pick you up?
Yes.
Okay, so you got to walk out of the house at 10 after 6. Right? What time do you go to bed on an average night?
Around 10:30.
10:30. And when you go to bed, do you close your eyes with the lights off and try to sleep? Or do you take some kind of electronic device to bed with you?
Take my
Yeah. So what time do you usually close your eyes and attempt to sleep?
10:35. Like that's when I'm like 10:30 is when I'm in bed. 10:35 is when I'm trying to rest.
Okay, and you can't sleep? What were you doing for the 2 hours preceding 10:35?
Just working. Like,
Brother, does it say stupid today?
no,
Seriously, you think I'm dumb enough that I'm going to believe that you're going to spend 2 hours on homework before you're going to bed, but you don't know your GPA? Seriously, that's offensive to me that you would think I'm that stupid. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna make all these people listen to your lecture. You go down and see Ms. Oswald, bring him in on his own, and then I can chew his ass up.
Okay. All right.
I was gonna try to be helpful, but now I'm just pissed because he thinks I'm an idiot. So we'll get him back here as soon as we can, and we'll go round 2.
Okay.
I don't know about that. It's up to Ms.
She's in the
Oswald.
hallway now, just turn them over to her. So
Sure.
So, Your Honor.
Sure.
We're gonna adjourn this matter?
I've already taken care of Mom.
All right,
I'm gonna
so-
put her on the delayed sentence, no court
Yeah, okay.
cost. Mom, as far as I'm concerned, this file is, we're just waiting for the 8 months to run. Now let's talk about his file.
But Your Honor, I guess I want to be clear. Do you wish him to return to you today?
That's up to Ms. Oswald. I don't know if she's got time to do all that today.
All right.
So let's see what she's got.
But what the court is expecting is for him to meet with Ms. Oswald today.
In the next few minutes. Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I mean, he's already missed another day of school. Let's make it a productive one.
All right. Thank
Good
you,
luck,
Your Honor.
Mom. Laura, is it Canty?
Yes, that's the lady they're trying to find. I apologize. I
We
explained to
seldom
Heather.
lose anyone.
I explained to Heather. She had a long conversation with the representatives of the school.
Right.
And it was a very satisfactory conversation.
Right.
So she just left.
Maybe she thought she was done.
She thought she was done. They're trying to get her on the phone.
Okay. How about
And there was a Brian Gillian.
Gillian?
Now, he also left, Your Honor. I seem to be losing.
Well, the
my-
good news for that is they
It's
want to dismiss it.
dismissed. Right. And then we have the Meadows. who
Are the Meadows here?
Yes.
Oh, good. Come on up.
I didn't lose all my clients.
I got two Meadows or one Meadows?
Well, Your Honor, we have a Tiffany Meadows who is here on the citation. We also have Mr. Meadows?
Yeah.
We also
Okay.
have Mr. Meadows.
Okay. No file with your name on it.
No,
You're just here.
The father.
But-
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
But he believes he's at least equally responsible and he wants to be here to say, hey, this is
Good
not
for
my
you.
fault.
Wow.
So,
A 2024 man up.
well, he came in kind of surly.
No, I mean, we're not gonna just brush past that. I don't see that
You know,
as
he
much
came-
as I should.
He came in kind of surly looking at me and said, this is my wife, this is my problem. Not problem, but he said, I get the
Yeah,
case."
he cowboyed up.
So, but he listened as we all explained what was going on. They are going to plead guilty to the truancy.
Okay, well,
issue.
they're not going to. You're going to. He's just gonna be here for moral support because we don't have his name on the file, but it's getting points.
Tiffany is going to plead.
Yeah.
And we do have a path forward.
We got one child or more than one child problem?
Two children.
Two children. They're both attendance issues?
Yes,
All right, give me names.
Jason Madison Meadows,
Jason, how old's Jason?
Jace,
Jace.
J-Y-C-E,
J,
He
say,
is 7.
spell it again.
J-A-Y-C-E.
Yeah, how it should be. How old?
He's
7?
7,
And who else?
and Madison,
How old's Madison?
10.
Okay. Well, it's all her fault then, because she's a big sister, right? Okay, so let's to business. You've discussed your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch.
Yes,
You understand those rights?
yes,
Understand the options they present?
yes,
You understand the possible penalty for this charge?
yes,
Are you pleading guilty today?
yes,
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
yes.
Tell me what happened that the kids aren't going to school. And how many days are we talking about? More than 10?
Yeah,
More than 20?
For the one.
yeah,
Oh, Jace, Madison's more than 20?
yeah.
Where's Jace at?
He was like, in the teens.
Okay, what's going on?
Sick. So for Madison, it was mostly the school calling me and having me come pick her up
Yeah,
because she was sick. And
Yeah.
then normally she would spread it to the younger one.
right,
and
they're good
then
for that, yeah,
He would get sick and then it's just,
okay,
we
Right.
had flu twice and then we also had COVID.
okay, just been a bad year.
Yeah.
So where do they go to school? Which school?
Miller Elementary.
Okay, all right, how are they doing academically? Let's talk about Madison first.
So she is currently in speech for reading.
Okay,
She's been doing a lot better. She's
Okay.
improved a lot this year.
okay,
I'm very proud.
okay,
But
Jace
they're
doing?
both doing good, so.
Okay.
And then my youngest is super smart. The teacher loves him. He
okay,
picks up so quickly. She's like, he's reading, he's doing
Okay.
math, he's spelling, he's
okay.
phenomenal.
All right, I don't think, it doesn't sound like it's gonna be an ongoing problem, but just in case it is. So the way this works is I'm gonna delay sentence for 12 months. And I know Mr. Bowditch just talked to this much, but I have to do it the same every time so I can tell somebody 3 months down the road, well, I know what I told you because I tell everybody. So I'm gonna delay sentence on this for 12 months. During that 12 months, you don't commit any other crimes
Okay.
unrelated to the kid. I mean, you don't rob a store, you just no crime. any further attendance issues, then you need to reach out to Ms. Oswald, because if you're standing in front of me again because there's another attendance issue, you want her standing next to you to say, Judge, Mom's been working with me, and we're working on the issue. What I don't want to have is you come in somewhere down the road because there's continuing attendance problems. I'm saying, what have you done? Have you contacted Ms. Oswald? No. Now I'm mad because I'm giving you a great resource in Ms. Oswald. Okay.
Okay.
Once again, given the health issues, I don't anticipate any problems, but if there are, reach out to her.
Okay.
And here's one of the things I've learned doing these parental responsibilities with the various schools. Quite often, one of the major problems is just communication between parents and schools.
Yeah.
Now you've been burned once. So whatever the issues are with communication, I'm assuming you've resolved, or at least think you've resolved those problems, right?
I think
Okay.
so.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right. Dad? Okay. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Bowditch, how about Deborah Potts?
Your Honor, I haven't spoken.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. You folks are going forward without benefit of an attorney today?
Yes.
Okay, and the case is supposed to be dismissed? I'm
Yes.
assuming that's okay?
Yes.
All right, any questions?
Nope.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good
That's
day.
it, case dismissed. If you have questions, I'll answer them or try to. Yeah. Baxter? Ms. Baxter, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? Let's see what we got. All right, did you read your rights form?
Yes.
You understand those rights?
Yes.
Understand the options presented to you by those rights? And do you understand the possible penalty for this charge?
Yes.
All right. Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty to parental responsibility today?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right. Who's next to you?
Kylie Baxter.
Kylie, how old are you?
10.
10? Is Kylie the problem?
Yep.
How many days has Kylie missed?
47.
Holy cow. And which school are we talking about?
Brown's Elementary.
What's the problem she's missing so much?
She gets sick a lot. She's got a chromosome duplication disorder and it causes her to get sick a lot. I just haven't gotten her doctor's notes turned in. My big issue.
All right. So that gives me a factual basis I can accept the plea. So the recommendation was for a 12-month delayed sentence. You've sat in here, you understand how that works. You've heard me explain it.
Yeah,
right?
I understand.
I'm gonna give you Miss Oswald's card too. Jamie, if you would, to Mom. Now, Mom, I'm gonna say something, and it's probably gonna come out really cold-blooded. And honestly, I'm not that cold-blooded.
Okay.
All right. I only have one child, and she was, thank you, Jesus, healthy. All right. So if it sounds like I'm being judgmental, I'm not. Okay. I wouldn't have to walk in your shoes with the responsibilities and have her sick all the time, because it's hard when our kids are sick.
Oh, yeah.
But the fact that she's got these serious health issues isn't going to make life easier to be uneducated.
Exactly.
Okay. And that's just, it's a cold way to say it, but I don't know any other way to say it.
Sure.
So what I want you, the reason you've got that card is I know you're Romulus, right? No,
Yes.
you're Huron. Okay.
I'm here.
All right. So Huron, the school system has resources.
Okay.
Miss Oswald has access to resources. Okay. I can get people to talk to me just because of this, that maybe she can't get to talk to you.
Okay.
Right. All right. So I want you to walk out of here with the understanding that now you've got people on the Kylie team
Yep.
that you didn't have on the Kylie team before.
Okay.
Right. And once again, I don't mean this to sound judgmental. I'm sure you're doing everything, to move the sun and the moon to whatever needs to be done, but maybe you aren't doing enough, not because you can't, but because you don't have access to it. Not because you're not trying hard enough, but because it's just those doors haven't been open to you yet. I want you to grasp what I just told you about the fact that there are more people on the team now,
Mhm.
because her health issues sound like the kind of health issues that don't go away.
Exactly.
right? But we still got to get her educated. So whatever resources you need, even if you don't know what they are, you just know, here's my problem, I can't find the fix, then you reach out to Ms. Oswald.
Okay,
All right?
I sure can.
Now, the other part of the delayed sentence is you stay out of trouble. She's not going to help you not rob a bank,
Exactly.
right? So that's on you. But the other stuff, dealing with Kylie and getting her in school, she can help with.
Okay,
All right?
perfect.
Any questions?
No,
Good luck, kiddo.
thank you.
You're all set.
Thanks.
Oh, Mom, you owe some money on a traffic ticket. Are you in a position to make some kind of payment plan? Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly? Can you do that today?
Yes.
All right, go downstairs at the front counter, just give them your name, tell them you owe us money.
Okay, sounds good.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Did we find Miss Canty yet? You're not Miss Canty? Okay. What do you got?
We have Amber Bracken, Christine needs to be in.
Yeah, I got a result before that by on her own.
What's your name?
Orozco,
I'm
Crystal Orozco.
All right, I got that one. Let me find your file.
Christine went to get some more cards, she'll be up on.
Did you pull that file, Jimmy?
I did not.
Mr. Roscoe, are you by chance a hyphenated name?
No.
Yeah. ORO, right?
OROZCO.
I'm looking through them all. You're definitely not where the O's are supposed to be. I've got, oh, there it is. There we go. All right, so you're not using a court-appointed attorney today, correct? Okay. Did you discuss or did you read your rights form? You understand your rights and the options they give you?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for this charge?
Yes.
And understanding that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right. So you got a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Yes.
All right. What school are they at?
Hell Creek Elementary.
Okay. How many days have they missed?
They've missed,
First of all, have they both missed the same number?
yes.
How many?
I believe over this semester. I can't really tell you, they didn't give me the total but I know it's over like 20 days,
More than 20.
like 9, yeah.
Okay.
I did see the last time I seen the paper, it said 9 days each, but I know not only this semester, I know they missed more than that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What's your number, Ms. Crank? Yeah. Both of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's a factual basis. I can accept your plea. Now let's talk about why they're missing so much school.
Okay, so I just moved here to Romulus.
Where'd you come from?
I came from Detroit.
Okay.
And before I had a vehicle, I've been sending my boys on a bus. And the problem with them being on a bus is that, you know, they're around a lot of kids, they're fighting and stuff. And I'm getting these phone calls from the principal telling me that it's better if I keep my boys home for a couple days, just let them, you know, calm down. And he's telling me that they're gonna be excused for staying home, but it's not being communicated with the,
Right.
yeah, it's not being communicated with her. So me being new to all of this, I'm falling for what my boys are telling me.
Yeah.
I don't wanna go on the bus, they keep bullying us and, you know, stuff like that. So I'm just falling for it and I'm just keeping them home and stuff. And then they do have, their father's incarcerated 8 years.
Okay.
And they do a home visit on the computer every Monday. But I did switch the schedule to afternoons after school because
Good.
it was taken
Good.
away from their Mondays, from their days. So that's with the Mondays I can take full responsibility
Good.
for because I do have them stay home on
Good.
Mondays to see their father.
Okay. All right. So here's the way this works. I'm going to delay sets for 8 months. That gets you through the end of December like the prosecutor wanted to.
Okay.
During that time period, you stay out of trouble, no other crimes. Officer Garcia,
Yes, sir.
come on. If there are further problems with the boys, then I want you to contact Miss Oswald.
Okay.
And don't wait until they miss another 5 days.
Right,
I
right,
mean,
right.
You know, and I'm trying to use my imagination. Sounds like transportation was an issue. It's not now. If
No, it's not now.
transportation becomes an issue.
I had to get a vehicle because the bus problem.
Right.
Yeah.
But whatever, if anything pops up that may impede their ability to be in school every day, reach out to her, okay? Reach out to Miss Crank.
Yeah.
You're at the right school, right? Yeah, so reach out to Miss Crank. It's communication.
Yes.
Now, I want to tell you something. I've been meeting a lot with the Rhino School superintendent and his attendance people, okay? I'm pretty confident I can tell you, I'm pretty confident I can speak for Dr. Edmondson. Dr. Edmondson doesn't want you to keep your kids home to chill for a couple days because of bus problems.
Yeah.
Dr. Edmondson wants to know what the bus problems are so he can address the bus problems. And they may be your boys.
Yeah.
Maybe your boys are just two little shits that can't get along with others.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, but maybe there's an issue on the bus that had a bigger issue that needs to be addressed.
Yes.
Okay, and I've heard him say to groups of parents, I don't even know how many times, I need to know these things because I can't fix what's broken if I don't know it's broken.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm not suggesting, you know, the next time you have an issue, you call the superintendent, but I'm suggesting you first call Ms. Crank.
Communicate, right?
Okay, or talk to your principal. But if things aren't being resolved, you can't just say, well, then the boys aren't going to school, because the number one priority is your boys in school every day getting educated. So if you've got an issue that you don't think is being resolved with the first one or two phone calls you've made, then I'm going to say, yeah, go to the superintendent's office, call the superintendent and say, look, blame me. It's okay. Say, look, Oakley told me to call you.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, and you know how this happens. First, it was a day or two. Now look where we're at.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it sneaks up on you. Next thing you know, you got a big problem. Okay. Got that?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Questions?
Yes. No.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. What's Amber's last name? Bracken? Amber Bracken. Come on up. You gonna bring kid up too? Come on up, Alexander. Good morning. Good morning, Mom. All right. So, your parents.
Caitlin Foley Carter, Prince Huron Township. We're here today for violation of parental responsibility. This is the fourth ticket that Ms. Bracken has gotten in the last couple of years. Alex is up to 65 days.
Oh my God. You just lost another school year, brother. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead.
All right. It sounds like it's not a mom problem.
Sounds like.
It's an Alex problem. So my recommendation will be to dismiss the case against mom because 90 days in jail isn't going to help get him to school.
Might give mom a much needed break though. Go ahead.
For my portion of the case, that's what people intend to do.
Done, dismissed. How old are you? 14. What's keeping you from school?
There's people that are like bullying me because my girlfriend's pregnant. Well, was.
What grade are you in?
8.
We recommend this new open day treatment program,
Okay.
which he went to, but he got kicked out because we did out sick.
Yeah, we got sick and then he sprained,
missed many days.
he sprained his foot too. So we were in the
Yeah, so they didn't kick
emergency.
him out for behavioral issues. They just said he's missed too much of the session.
Right.
You're out.
So then a couple weeks went by and now he's back in Oakland. And he's still missing days.
At New Oakland? Why?
Because I'm waking up and I'm throwing up. I've been throwing up everything I've been eating and drinking.
Say that again. You're throwing up what?
Everything I've been eating and drinking.
How long has that been going on?
It's been happening for like the past week.
Okay, have you been to a doctor?
No, you won't take me.
I will take you.
Okay, then take me.
Okay, we'll go.
All right.
There,
No temperature or anything?
No, there was one day, his first day of New Oakland, he did have a temperature when they were doing intake on him, it was 99 point something, and then it spiked overnight. And then he was sick in the morning, throwing up, and he had a fever, so I kept him home that day. And then the next day was, the day his girlfriend went, had her thing done, so he stayed home. Because he was upset and having a rough day as well. So I was like, okay, well, we're cool. We got to go tomorrow or else you're going to get kicked out again. And he went the next day and it's been going since. So it was just that.
What first brought Alexander to us? Was it attendance or was it actually a ticket issue?
It was attendance first and then ticket.
Oh, here it is. Creating disturbance. What was the disturbance?
I don't remember. Do you?
He was out, refused to come home. I told him I was going to call the cops if he didn't come home, called them. And when they got him, he had weed, vape,
Yeah.
pen on him.
So there's a lot going on that's got nothing to do with his health or his girlfriend.
It was same-ish as this year, but he went way more days.
Yeah. What kind of grades do you think you're capable of?
Higher than what I have right now.
Which tells me nothing because I don't know what you have now.
Well,
What kind of
right now I
grades are you
have
capable
Fs. I think I could get probably Bs.
Okay. Mom, you're bobbing, you're great.
Yeah, he could.
Okay.
The only thing that's holding him back from that is going to school. He went to school, he could get those grades. If he didn't get far behind, he could get those grades.
Alexander, I'm gonna make a statement that I believe to be true, and I want you to, I'm giving you permission to disagree with me, okay? I don't think you've taken any responsibility for your own education. You agree or disagree?
Wait, repeat the question.
I don't think you've taken responsibility for your own education. Do you agree with that statement or disagree with it?
I agree.
Okay. That's ludicrous to me. It's your education. You're not 7 years old. Why would you not take some responsibility for your education? Do you not think education is important to your future?
Well, I think it is, but I don't see a purpose in it at the moment.
You don't see what? I'm sorry.
I don't see the purpose at the moment.
Okay, then you're probably not smart enough for B's. What do you just plan on when you get to high school, you'll take it seriously? Or maybe when you're in 10th grade or 11th grade? When are you going to take education seriously? When are you going to think it's worth taking responsibility for?
I mean, I can right now.
You could have 3 years ago. That didn't answer my question.
I did.
You said you don't see why it's important now. And I asked you, when do you think it will become important?
Always. Always.
Long ways?
Always.
Always. But you just said you don't think it's important now. Your statements don't make sense.
Well, now I think it's important.
Why? Because I'm asking you?
You convinced me.
Really?
Yes.
Jesus, it does say stupid on my forehead today. So up until this point in your school career, you have not thought it was important, but because of a 3-minute conversation with me, all of a sudden the light has shone on your head. That's what you want me to believe.
Oh.
God help you, brother. This world is really tough on dumb people. You know who it's tougher on? Dumb people that think they're smart. And when I say dumb, I'm not saying lack of gray matter. I'm saying you're uneducated. You've got no knowledge, you've got no skill, but you think you got all the answers and you don't even know half the questions. I wish, if we had our own juvenile jail, how many times have I had this wish? Man, I'd put you in right now for 2 weeks. There is no hope for you as long as you cling to that attitude you have. No hope, zero hope, less than zero, negative hope. You're 14 years old. It's time for you to start putting some effort into your future. Because, brother, I got news for you. Your life is not going to be determined by what you want. The life you have in front of you is going to be determined by the decisions you make today. Education is a series of building blocks. If you blow first grade, second grade is tougher. If you blow fifth grade, sixth grade is tougher. At some point, if you continue to blow them, you never get to catch up. And I don't have a little pill I can say, Mom, give him one of these every day, and it'll trigger that little spot in his brain where the connection isn't getting made now. But there's literally no hope for you until you realize that the future you have is in large part.
This courtroom moment started like a normal case, but it quickly turned into something much deeper. A 14-year-old boy stood in front of the judge, not just for missing school, but for something bigger. When the judge asked him a simple question, do you think education is important?
You drop out of high school, you don't get a
answer was
diploma,
shocking.
you have limited options.
He didn't see the purpose right now. That
you have an associate's degree or
everything. The judge didn't just
skill
respond,
set that
he
you've learned
broke
at some
it
trade
down in a
school or
way that
something,
hit
you've got more
hard.
options.
He explained that life doesn't run on what you feel today. It runs on the decisions you make right now.
Education
He told him
is the basis.
Education isn't optional. It's the foundation of your future.
What do you
Miss it
wanna
now
do
and
with
you
it?
don't just fall behind. You may never catch up. The judge even warned him, this world is tough, especially on people who think they know everything but actually know nothing. No sugarcoating, no soft words, just reality. Because sometimes the truth has to be harsh to be heard. And in that moment, it wasn't just a case anymore. It was a wake-up call, not just for him, but for anyone watching. Now think about this. Are you making decisions today that will help your future or quietly destroy it?